Good day, everyone. Today, I will discuss about writing Lewis structures. As you can see in this table, it indicates on how many valence electrons it has on each element. On the first column, we have one electron. On the second, we have two valence electrons. As we skip on the third column, we have three valence electrons, and so on and so forth. However, helium is the only exception because it has only two valence electrons. Now, here are the basic steps on writing Lewis structures. First is calculate the total numbers of valence electrons. Step 2. Choose a central atom. In choosing a central atom, we commonly use the least number of atoms used. Step number 3. Place a bond between each element and make sure the number of electrons add up. And lastly, step number 4. Follow the octet rule. I will explain each on the succeeding part. Let's try NF3. Let's calculate first the number of valence on electrons. Nitrogen has 5 valence electrons. Fluorine has 7 valence electrons. And we multiply it to the number of atoms, which is 3. And we add up 5 plus 21 is equal to 26 valence electrons in total. Next, we choose a central atom. Nitrogen has the least number of atoms. That's why we make it as a central atom. Next, we place a bond between each element. After that, we place the valence electron left in each element by a lone pair. It should only has 2 valence electrons maximum on each side of an element. And lastly, follow the octet rule and make sure it has 8 valence electrons on each element to satisfy it. Next, let's try HNO3. Hydrogen has only 1 valence electron. Nitrogen has 5 valence electrons. Oxygen has 6 valence electrons. And we multiply it to 3. And we add up 1 plus 5 plus 18 is a total of 24 valence electrons. Nitrogen has the least number of atoms, that's why it is our central atom. Hydrogen usually occupy the end position in the Lewis structure. Next, we place a bond between each element. After that, we place the valence electrons left in each element. The N atom has only 6 valence electrons. Therefore, we move a lone pair on one of the end O atoms to form another bond with N. Now, it satisfies the octet rule. For last example, let's try it with CO3 with 2 negative charge. Carbon has 4 valence electrons. Oxygen has 6. And we multiply it to 3. And we add up. But we have 2 negative charge. That's why we add 2 to the total number, which is a total of 24 valence electrons. Carbon has the least number of atoms, which is why our central atom is the carbon. Next, we draw a single bond between C and each O and comply with the octet rule for the O atoms. We move a lone pair from one of the O atoms to form another bond with C, and now all the atoms are satisfied. We place a bracket to the structure and put the charge at the upper right of it. Here are the references that I used. That's all for the topic. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.